onto your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainment? So today I'm coming to you guys with a much anticipated video, which is my Baddies East cast wish list / draft that I want to be cast on Baddies East. Okay, mind you, this is only going to be girls that are just, have been on TV before, known or whatever. Of course, there's going to be new girls added. So I felt that the number of 7 girls besides Natalie was fair. And I have a twist that I think should be included in the season. I low key, and I was debating upload this or not because I feel like the concept that I came up with for this season that couldn't be included in there is really good. But whatever. Y'all wanted the video, I'm gonna give it to y'all because y'all kept begging me for it. Okay. So let's start from left to right. Okay. Left to right, we're gonna start off with Morgan. So Morgan, you guys are probably thinking, oh my gosh, she hasn't been on TV forever. This girl to me needs to be casted because she brings the richness to the baddies. The girl has money, okay? She's married to money or dating money. Okay, the guy that she's dating, well, at one point was dating, was like a billionaire. I'm guessing she's still with him because the way that she looks, it's giving billionaire. It's giving rich. Okay, y'all probably thinking, oh, the girl wouldn't be able to handle, baddies and everything like that. One thing, if y'all don't know about Morgan, even after BGC, the girl has a mouth on her. She did a show called Miami Monkey with Big Ange, RP Big Ange, and the girl was relentless during this show. She did not hold back. She caused a lot of trouble, caused a lot of drama. You could tell she had that fire still in her. And this show was long ago, okay?
He's a hater. She's a miserable. You're a fat.
Okay, mind you, of course, she doesn't look the same. Don't get me wrong, because Sister Girl looks like she turned into a transformer because the girl just looks all types of different. But the reason why I think she should be casted just due to the level of class she's gonna bring to the show, because I feel like we still need one token girl that may not be the best fighter, but still will serve us looks, aka Low London, Razor Blade. Okay, we need one of those girls, at least one. The problem with last season, we had too many of them. We had Low, we had Razor, we had Cat. We had too many girls that are just cute, look good, serve good looks, but don't bring the most to the show. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like one is needed a season, and Morgan is the one because I feel like if poked, the girl will bite back. Okay, don't get it twisted just because she's pretty and looks like her injections will be able to fight you off doesn't mean that she'll be able to be as quiet as possible. So I think that's why she should be casted. Next person is Totowa. I feel like she needs to be casted because last season she caused a splash. The girl, get active, okay? Everybody's saying get active now. Everybody's saying you want to get active now, you want to get down. Everybody's saying that as if she invented it. Meanwhile, everybody been saying that if you're from the West Coast. But I think she should be casted, of course, because she is a fan favorite. I want to see more of her. And this season, I want to learn more personally about the girl. Okay, I feel like I barely know anything about her except for her music. I want to learn more about her background, how she grew up, how she got into the street life. Okay, because the girl was or is still in the street life. I want to learn more about that. Okay, I don't want to hear just about you getting active. Okay, I want to hear how you got active. All right, that's why I feel like Stunner Girl should be casted. Next person is Skye. Okay, Skye, I feel like should get casted because we haven't seen Skye on TV since she left Black Ink Crew. Okay, we want to see an update on how Skye is doing now. Has she really changed since leaving Black Ink Crew? I don't think so. Okay, Skye to me will bring the drama. She'll bring the dramatics. She'll bring what we're missing from TV, which is authenticity. Okay, the girl to me doesn't seem like the type that fakes her feelings. Even though I feel like some moments of Black Ink Crew, she was a little bit over dramatic. I feel like some of those moments really is her. She is just an over dramatic person. Okay, to me, this would be Tommy's replacement. right? Because y'all know damn well Tommy not coming back after after that season with Zeus. Okay, Natalie to beat her up or with boxing gloves, not the reunion. She not coming back. Okay, so this to me will be Tommy's replacement. Plus, I feel like the reason why my cast is the most perfect cast out of everybody's, okay, is because I'm including girls that are from the East. Skye is from the East. She's from New York. Okay, we need some New York type girls in there. Okay, we need some East flavor. The problem was with Baddies West, we didn't have a lot of West Coast girls. Okay, they didn't know around the way. So to me, Skye would be perfect for that. Plus, the girl not scared to tussle, even though I don't think she could fight the best. All right. Keeping up with the theme of talking about girls from the East, let's talk about Donna. Okay. Donna to me would be the perfect cast because she is not only a good fighter, she's funny too. I'll never forget when she fought that deaf girl. And she said, "You need to use your inside hands." I said, "Not your outside hands." Right? Donna, I feel like will give and put some pressure on Natalie's neck. I feel like Natalie has, been sliding a little bit too much lately. I feel like there's nobody that's been able to really press her, and I think Donna's the one that will be able to, really get Natalie together because Natalie's been getting a little bit too easy nowadays. When it comes to Natalie too this season, I feel like she needs to go completely in the background. I do not think that she needs to be in front of the camera 90% of the time. I would lower it to like a good 40% of the time. I feel like her being off camera will give newer girls time to shine and will give other girls more camera time. So I would, include that in this new season and make sure that she's more background this time. Okay. You already know how Donna is coming with her energy, another East Coast girl. And also, I want to see her and Skye if they might end up getting into it. Yeah, I remember on Black Ink Crew, they used to, have little sister spats and sometimes used to fight, right? So I want to see if that may happen this season on Baddies East. Okay. So that's why I would think that she'd be the perfect cast. Plus, there's another reason why I think that she'd be the perfect cast as well, too. Stay tuned for that. Okay. Next person is Lucci V. Now, Lucci V should have been casted from season 2. I don't know why Natalie was hating on the girl. Or Zeus switched up their minds because last season could have used her, to be honest. I'm just saying, and she raps too, so it's not like we would have had another girl that would have just been, a baddie. We would have had a performer, okay, added to it. Lucy V to me is another East Coast girl, okay. We got another East Coast girl on the cast. Y'all see the theme I'm going with this cast? A lot of East Coast girls, a lot of East Coast energy, okay. I feel like Lucci V is another one that's not gonna bow down to Natalie. We need some girls that are not gonna bow down to Natalie because Natalie to me is getting a little bit too cute. She's getting a little bit too bold. Okay. I don't think Lucci V is gonna come in the energy with wanting to fight. I think she's gonna come in with the energy with wanting to promote her brand. But if somebody does try her, she will pop them upside their head. Sister, okay, sister, right? She will hit them upside their head. So that's why I would include Lucci V in there. Plus, I like her as a person. I think Lucci V is somebody who's like she doesn't change who she is when she's on TV or just on the internet. Like that's really how she is in real life. I could tell. Next person that I feel like should get casted is Amber. And y'all know, listen, I thought long and hard about this cast. Amber was interchangeable with Dream Doll, but Dream Doll is still going to be included in this. And I'm going to tell you guys why later on. Okay. Amber, I feel like should get casted because I remember she did a live saying that they were asking her to come back for Johnson's Cabaret season 4. This was a long time ago. I don't know if they would ask her to come back now, but I feel like that whole thing that happened with Zeus is probably now water under the bridge. She kind of talks about Zeus a little bit on live, but I haven't seen really them kind of like blackball her. I think they would invite her back. That's just my wild guess. They may not. I might sound crazy right now, but I don't think that lawsuit was as big as a deal as it was, especially with her probably getting that settlement. So I think they should cast her. And the reason why I feel like they should cast her is because of my girl Big Biggie. Okay, Big Biggie needs somebody to back her up because Totowa is still going to be on the cast. That's the next person I think should be casted is Big Biggie. Plus, we need somebody that's going to be a chef and that's going to actually cook. Chef D, I'm talking to you, Bearston Bear. Okay, we need someone who's gonna actually cook in the house, and that's gonna be Amber. We might get a fight about one of her plates being a little bit too spicy, and somebody popping her upside the head with a rib or a boiled egg or a spicy crab, right? I think she should get casted because she brings a lot when it comes to how she comes across off camera. Some people like Amber, and some people cannot stand the girl. That's what makes her good TV. All right. Plus, Biggie will have somebody that can have her back. Y'all, if y'all don't know, her and Biggie are cool. So Stunner Girl may not pick on her too much because she'll know that hey, Amber's coming right behind her, and y'all know Amber could fight, and she's not scared to fight. Okay. Last but not least is my girl Big Biggie. Okay, I know a lot of people were not here for her last season, but y'all gotta think with a producer's hat. When I put this cast together, I'm thinking with a producer's hat. Big Biggie to me may show us, a better side of her this season. She may not come across as insecure as she did towards the end of the season, and not focus so much on Stunner Girl. And we're talking about another East Coast girl. Like I said with this cast, we keeping the energy with the East Coast casting. Amber, East Coast girl. Lucci, East Coast girl. Big Biggie, East Coast girl. Skye, East Coast girl. Okay? Donna, East Coast girl. I get it? Right. So Big Biggie to me needs to redeem herself this season. I feel like if Scotty could get a second season, why can't Big Biggie get a second season? I said Scotty. Scotty ain't do nothing her first season, and she came back the next season just because she's Natalie's cooter eater. Okay, she eats Natalie's cooter. Just because of that, she got a second try. That's not fair. Okay, let Big Biggie get a second try just because she gave you guys content for Baddies West, right? I hope y'all like this thumbnail, girl, because it took a long time. All right. So now y'all probably thinking that's it. That's all the girls you want on the cast. I think 7, not including Natalie, would be okay for girls that, let's keep it a buck, didn't audition. Okay. None of these girls I don't see ever going to the audition to, oh, let me get a ticket. No. These girls, Zeus is calling them and say, hey girl, you gonna be on Baddies East? Okay, yeah, cool. Right? Y'all probably thinking, oh, there's some people you should have put in. Guess what? I feel like what they should do for this season is include Baddies East, Friends of the East. I'm gonna call it Friends of the East. So what this is certain girls that are not main cast members. Let's say they go to certain cities. Baddie would host that city and have the girls, the main cast, as you see on the screen, live in their house, right? Meanwhile, it's really not gonna be their house. It's just gonna be an Airbnb that they're gonna call their house, right? The first host and Baddie's friend of the East is going to be Krishan. Let's say they go to DC, she could host the DC house or whatever, the Virginia house, whatever, it doesn't matter, whatever location, right? She could be one of the Baddies East, Friends of the East hosts. Okay, so what that would entail is they would be in charge of the house or whatever, decide the rooms, which would cause fights, and they would be there and stay with the girls or whatever for like a couple of days. What was wrong with Baddies West is I noticed they didn't stay in each city for long enough. They stayed there for like 2 days and then dipped. Bad Boys this season, it seems like they're staying in certain cities longer, and which is why the show is coming across better because they're not on the bus half the season so far, right? So if they do that and go to less cities and have these Baddies East, Friends of the East hosts, I think it will turn out good. So they'll stay there for, let's say, 5-6 days, and then they leave to the next city. So we leave this baddie, Krishan, where she at. So then we move on to the next house, right? Let's say we're going to Philly. We're going to put Jamie and Jazz. They're going to be the ones in charge of that house for those days. You see what I'm saying? So that way they still be with the other baddies, and then we still see them interact with the other baddies, and then they might cause conflict because they're picking the rooms for the girls, so on and so forth. This is why Natalie needs to go back into the background like she's doing with Bad Boys, and we barely see her for Baddies East. Next host and Friends of the East is Dream Dua. Okay, so we still gonna get Dream Dua, but not in a full, not in a main cast capacity. She's gonna be Friends of the East. Okay, she could host the New York house, either the New Jersey house or the Bronx house. Okay, I would be so excited to see that. And then our last Friends of the East will be Hennessy. I know a lot of people wanted to see her on there. So Hennessy could be one of the Friends of the East, and she could host one of the houses also. Okay. And it could be the Bronx, because I'm Cardi B and I'm from the Bronx. Okay. It could be the Bronx, right? And then maybe we might get a little guest appearance by Cardi B. Okay. We could get a little appearance from her. We might. So that would be my concept for Baddies East, and this would be my final cast, and these would be my Friends of the East: Hennessy, Dream Door, Jamie and Jazz, and Krishan. Okay, what do you guys think about my pick for this cast? Do you guys think I made a good pick? Morgan, like I said, would be a diversity hire. That's why I included her in there, just to kind of spice it up a little bit. Let me know what you guys think about my cast, y'all, and we're out, babies.
Ain't no personal thing.